Veteran entertainer Keith Harris, best known for his ventriloquist act with puppet Orville the Duck, has died of cancer, aged 67. The star had a 50-year career in show business, which saw him perform at birthday parties for Princes William and Harry, as well as appearing on Top of the Pops with Orville. Celebrities, fans and politicians paid tribute to Mr. Harris after he died in a hospital this morning near his home in Blackpool following a 2-year cancer battle which included failed stem cell treatment. His agent Robert C. Kelly said in a statement, "Sad to announce death from cancer of my client, dear friend and a great talent, Keith Harris." Mr. Harris is survived by his 4th wife Sarah and his 3 children, Skye 27, 15-year-old Kitty and Shenton 13. After his death, the famous puppet Orville will be retired, according to Mr. Kelly, who said there are no plans for Orville, that's the end. The agent said his client spent his last months at his second home in Portugal, taking walks along the Blackpool seafront and sitting in the park, eating ice cream and watching the world go by. He had his own Saturday night TV program, The Keith Harris Show, between 1982 and 1990, making him one of the BBC's most recognizable faces. Orville released a single called Orville's Song, but commonly known as I Wish I Could Fly, which sold 400,000 copies in 1982. Mr. Harris also appeared regularly on the variety show Cracker's Jack along with other stars of the time such as the Crankies. Mr. Harris was born in Hampshire and grew up in Chester, honing up his act as an entertainer at summer camps before making his television breakthrough. Despite his lower profile in recent years, as variety entertainment faded in popularity, Mr. Harris remained a cult figure among many viewers. He made a cameo appearance on Channel 5's Big Brother in 2012, performing a stand-up routine for housemates who were forbidden to laugh. However, Mr. Harris drew the line at appealing in Ricky Gervais' sitcom Extras when he was asked to play a fictionalized racist version of himself. After reading the script, he said, "This isn't clever writing, it's pure filth," adding that he would have to be desperate to take the role, which was offered to Keith Chegwin instead. He wept on stage during a gig last year when he told the crowd he was battling cancer and had to have a bone marrow transplant. The audience at the Wild Duck Park in Great Yarmouth gave Mr. Harris a standing ovation during the performance in July. Last summer, he revealed that he had lost out on millions because he suffered from a severe dyslexia, which meant he never read the contracts he had signed with agents and promoters. Mr. Kelly added, "I spoke to Keith most days, whether we had business to do or not. I think I laughed every single time we spoke." Keith was not only a technically great ventriloquist, he was also a gifted mimic and an extraordinarily funny man, both on stage and off it. Perhaps even rarer than that in showbiz, he was thoroughly a decent man, a great friend, and a wonderful father and husband. Rest in peace, Keith. We will all miss you and Orville.